Alright, what up everybody? It's your boy Akeen and welcome to this vlog. Here to talk about the 2015 Music City Bowl between Louisville, who is 7-5, against 8-4 Texas A&M. Now this game I'm very interested to see what happens because it features two underrated quarterbacks from both teams, starting with Texas A&M and Kyle Allen, who had 17 touchdown passes and 7 interceptions, playing against a good dual threat quarterback in Lamar Jackson for Louisville. 10 touchdown passes and 8 interceptions, but he does lead the team with just under 800 yards on the ground and 9 rushing touchdowns. Now I need to go back to talk about the Aggies of Texas A&M. They actually started off their season off pretty well with Kyle Allen with a big win against Arizona State, and they have a couple of great players that I will talk about in just a second. But Kyle Allen was started off the season off great, but then lost the job to Skyler Murray, the freshman quarterback, who's been doing a great job. But then Murray decided to transfer to go to Oklahoma and play for Bob Stoops. So now this is Kyle Allen's show to show, and I think this is a good quarterback and be a good future quarterback for Coach Sumlin and the Aggies. Now the Aggies have a couple of great players offensively. I do like their running back in Trey Carson, who does lead the team with 1,059 yards on the ground and 6 rushing touchdowns. At 6'1", 240 pounds, he's actually one of my top 5 fullbacks for the 2016 NFL draft, and he has a spectacular and electrifying receiver in Christian Kirk, and he is just a true freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona, leading the team with 935 yards in the air. This is a great wide receiver. Now he did start off the season off great, but he wasn't too fond during in the middle of the season until the game against Western Carolina. I believe he had like 141 yards receiving in that matchup, but then he's been having a little bit of a slump at going towards the end of his freshman season, and he's going to be key in this matchup, as well as junior wide receiver Josh Reynolds. You have these two players returning back, as well as Kyle Allen. I think this is a good sleeper for next season in the SEC conference, particularly in the West Division. Now let's go back to Louisville. Like I said, I like their quarterback a lot in Lamar Jackson. I think he's a good player. He's just a freshman, and I think this Louisville team could be a sleeper in the ACC conference. Now defensively, there are two players for the Cardinal defense that I like, who both these players are gonna have to go to work in this matchup against those good offensive players from the Aggies. Starting with the defensive end, Trevon Young, who actually is the top 5 in the ACC with 8.5 sacks, and Tremaine Washington, who has 4 interceptions. He's gonna have to deal with both Christian Kirk and Josh Reynolds in different situations on the defensive side. This defensive unit is gonna have to be very focused and very disciplined against this Aggie offense. This is going to be a tough battle, but I'm going to have to go with Texas A&M in this one because I believe, not only coming from the SEC, but they have an excellent player defensively in their own pass rusher, and Myles Garrett. I forgot to mention him. He actually leads the SEC with 11.5 sacks, and the biggest matchup is between Jackson and Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is just a true sophomore, and he is on the many people's top draft boards for the 2017 NFL draft. I think that Garrett's going to have a great game against the offensive line from the Louisville Cardinals and get to quarterback Lamar Jackson and put him into struggles because for the freshman. I'm gonna have to go with the Aggies over the Cardinals in this one, but this is gonna be a good game for you guys to watch. Now the next time to catch you guys, it will be in just a couple of minutes. I have one more blog for tonight. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man Akeem McCall. Be easy.